Okay, so today we're going to do a kind of a low rep, and we're going to try and get like a high intensity kind of clean and jerk motion today with kettlebells or dumbbells. It's quote unquote low rep, but it's going to feel like high rep. But we're going to try and basically put as much power or make things harder as best we can with what equipment that we got. It's also very much an overhead day, and my overhead is notoriously bad. So we're going to spend a decent amount of time trying to kind of warming that up. And then we're going to do the workout. The workout's going to involve, I'll go over the workout later. We'll worry about that later. We're going to take our handy dandy stick, and we're going to start with my favorite overhead warm up. So we're just going to pull this up, rotate, and press, and then reverse and repeat. Then we're going to leave it up there. We're going to do a few overhead squats. Then we're going to put the bar on our backs, and we're just going to turn, and then whatever end of the stick is behind us, we're going to dip that direction. Then we're going to come back, and then do the same side. Just spend a moment that end, and then come back, and the third time. Then do the other side. Good. You'll put the stick down for a moment and just give yourself some hugs. Up and down. Give yourself some twists. Lean forward, keep twisting. Lean back, keep twisting. Give me some high knees. Some butt kickers. Slow butt kickers, so you're not like jumping, but more actively pulling it up. You give yourself, you basically make a mummy. You gotta keep your belly tight, and you're gonna try to have most of the movement happening on the upper half of the torso. And you're gonna try and just rotate this around. Other direction. Okay, you're gonna get down, give me 5 push-ups. You're gonna lean back. Just kind of hang out there for a little bit. And lean forward, look up. Looking back. Leaning forward. Go into a side plank, just for a few moments. Other side, just for a few moments. Bring it back. You're going to take your stick back up. You're going to get a wide snatch grip. You're going to put it above your head, and you're going to do an overhead squat. Hang out in the bottom, and then you're going to bring this down to your back and press it back up. Give me 10 of those. And then relax. Oh, now everything's kind of waking up. We're going to do that again. Now, if you can do it, like I was right at the edge of my broomstick here. If you can bring it in an inch and do it from there, do so. If you can't, then do what you just did. Give me 10 more. Ooh. Take a break after you do 10 and wiggle it out. It's hard even with a broomstick, right?
Yeah.
People mistakenly call that a socks press. It's mistakenly called a socks press so often that often when you see someone program the socks press, you assume that's what it is. But a real socks press is not a snatch grip in the back. It's a clean grip in the front in a squat. So you would press from there, and I can't do it because my shoulders are super tight. But yeah, so always like if someone's telling you, yeah, do socks presses, ask them to tell you exactly what they mean. Then the next question would be, well, what is this called? It's the behind the neck snatch grip press in a squat. Let's do it one more time. And this time again, if you can get a little bit closer with your grip, then do so. If you can't, then obviously, do what you can. Let's see how well I can do here. Okay. You can put your stick away. We are done with it. Kind of wiggle that out. Okay, so today's workout. We're going to do, So I thought this up as being a kettlebell workout, but you can very easily just do it with dumbbells. You can do it with a barbell. You can do it with almost anything. But it's meant to be a two-handed thing. So hopefully you have two implements. Paul, I know you have two dumbbells, so you should be set. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a single clean and then 2 jerks. And then we're going to do that 3 times. So with kettlebells, I'm going to grab here. I'm going to start out light. If I'm feeling ambitious, I will add weight later on. So you can think of 1 rep as 3 movements. You're going to do a clean, and then 2 jerks, and that would be 1. And then I would do the whole thing again, clean, and 2 jerks, and then I would do it again. Okay? So clean, jerk, jerk. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 3 of them. Then we get to put the weight down for just a second. Basically, I want you to just put it down, take 1 breath, pick it back up. And then you're going to do clean, jerk, jerk twice, put it down, then clean, jerk, jerk once, and then you can take a little bit longer break. And we're going to do that 5 times. So 1 full round is going to be, oh God, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1 round is 12 jerks. And depending on the tools that we have, we can change that as well. So for example, if you have nothing but light weight, then we can change the jerk to a strict press. But before we talk about that, let's just talk about how to do the movements. These movements aren't new for you, but there's a few things I always want to mention every time we do this. So first things first, for doing a double kettlebell clean, the most important thing is to not bash your fingers together at the top, okay? So when I bring up these kettlebells, and I bring them to the front rack position here, if my grip is tight, it's very easy to, boom, bash your fingers together. And with the weight of the kettlebells behind that, it really, really hurts. And you can really hurt your fingers doing it. So if you're doing double kettlebell and you bring it up, if the kettlebell's here, you don't have to have a firm grip on the kettlebell. Just get your fingers up, because the kettlebell's just going to be resting between your thumb and your fingers. So if you look at me here, I'm going in the backswing. And see how my fingers are literally up here? That's how I want you to do it. That way, if I bash the kettlebells together, my fingers are nowhere to be found. Now, the front rack position for the kettlebells should be tight against your chest. And there's a lot of people that are like, hold them out here, or like put them on top of their shoulders, or they might like think the front rack is like way out here. No, 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 just keep it simple. Just hug your chest, okay? Your back should still be straight, but your hips can be forward. And then from here, for the jerk, super simple. We're just gonna dip and drop. And when you bring it down again, have your fingers out of the way. If you have double dumbbells, again, I don't have dumbbells here, but let's pretend that I do. You know, let's pretend that I'm holding dumbbells. It's like a spider web. Okay, let's pretend that I'm holding 2 dumbbells, right? Pretend these are dumbbells. You can either do a similar swinging motion with dumbbells. You would just hold it this way. You bring it here and bring it up in a similar fashion. And only in the front rack position with 2 dumbbells is going to be out here like so. One head of the dumbbell is going to be either touching or close to your shoulder. And then for the jerk, you are going to do a dip and a drive and bring it straight up. So there's no rotation going on with dumbbells. It's going to be this way, pop it, and then pop it again. And that would be with dumbbells. Or Or, I said there's two different ways. So that would be kind of a swing. If that's a little awkward with whatever type of dumbbell that you have, the shapes and sizes, you can absolutely do a side swing or just kind of a normal clean with the dumbbell. So you would just bring it to your side, you would sit your hips back and just bring the weight up like so. So instead of it being more of a swing, like say with the kettlebell, you would think more straight down, straight up, and bring this up. You can either, depending on the weight, you can just kind of do a muscle clean, or of course you can try and catch it a little bit lower to be a little bit more efficient. Paul, are you good with that?
Yes.
Awesome. So, then as far as the jerk goes, I talk all the time about external rotation with the press or the jerk. Let me just like take a knee so I'm better in the shot here. Okay. So right now my thumb is facing backwards. So of course I want my thumb to be mostly facing backwards here. You don't want a big internal rotation like that. Same thing with the dumbbell. Super simple. So the only thing we have to decide is if we are going to jerk or if we're going to strict press. If you have light weight to the point where, 12 jerks isn't going to be hard, then you can absolutely just take your legs out of the equation and just do a strict press. So it would be, you clean it still and you keep your legs straight and you press instead of jerk. What do you think, Paul? You gonna strict? You gonna jerk?
Probably going to strict.
Fantastic. I'm going to strict as well. I'm gonna strict with these, see how that feels. If, let's say, halfway through, let's say we do 2 or 3 rounds and we're dying, then we can move to the jerk. No big deal. We don't have to commit to one thing the whole time. Any questions?
So it's 3, 2, 1 is 1 rep, right? So we're doing that 3 times.
They're gonna do clean jerk jerk.
Yeah.
Do that 3 times.
Do that 3 times.
Then we put the weight down for just a moment. Then clean jerk jerk 2 times. Put it down for a moment, and then clean jerk jerk.
Oh,
we're gonna do all of that 5 times.
All right, so we're doing 3 times and 2 times at 1 time. That's 1 rep.
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed that. What?
So we're doing clean jerk jerk, then clean jerk jerk.
Then clean jerk jerk.
Yeah, and that's 1. Put the weights down. Clean jerk jerk, clean jerk jerk, weights down, clean jerk jerk.
Correct.
Okay.
I know it seems complicated when I'm trying to talk about it, but it'll become excruciatingly obvious once we get going. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. I will call it out as we go, at least for the first round. Here we go. So we're going to clean, jerk, jerk. So 1 clean. I'm going to do 2 strict presses. So that's 1, but we're doing 3. So I clean, 2 presses. That's 2. Clean. Now we get to put it down for a moment. And now we clean, jerk, jerk twice. And that's all the moment rest you get. Oh, whoops. I did an extra clean in there, my bad. So now I do the other 2. There we go. And then we put it down. Take it out. I messed that up. I'm sorry. And now we're just going to do 1 clean and 2 jerks. And that's one round already. So now we take a few moments. We're kind of doing this by feel, but we don't want to get too relaxed. Okay, we'll do it again. So we're going to do 3 of them now. So clean jerk jerk is 1. We got 2 more. That's 2. 1 more clean jerk jerk. And we get to put it down just for a moment. Now 2 clean jerk jerks. It's 1, we need 1 more. Put it down for a moment. And then 1 clean jerk jerk. It's 2 rounds already. Take a longer moment. Okay, round 3. So 3 clean jerk jerks. Moment rest. Now 2 clean jerk jerks. Moment rest. And 1 clean jerk jerk. Two rounds done already. Extra moment. I get to that 3rd rep on the beginning of the round, and I'm like, dude. All right. Let's do it. 3 clean jerk jerks. I think that was 30. Is that 3? Oh, that's 3. That's 3. All right, 2 clean jerk jerks. Moment. One clean jerk jerk. Or in our case, press, press. Longer moment. That's 4 done already. This is going super fast.
Right?
Yeah. Just got one more round already. All right. Last round. 3 clean dirt jerks. Moment rest. 2 clean jerk jerks. Moment rest. And final clean jerk jerk. That felt good. Felt good to do. Strict press is super good. Once we can get back into the gym, I'm going to work my strict press with the barbell hard. My PR strict press is 200 pounds. I would like to get that to I'd like to be able to do 220. That'd be awesome. It's nowhere near that right now, of course. We haven't been able to work with heavy barbells for a while. As kind of a cool down and also kind of for science, pick your stick back up.
All right.
After doing all that overhead, and we're nice and warm now, you're going to start out with that wide grip again. And you're going to go back down to the bottom of that squat. And you're going to do 1 with the wide grip here. And then you're going to bring it down and try and bring your hands in an inch. And do it again. Then bring it back down. Bring your hands in another inch. And do it again. And just keep going until you can't keep the bar above your feet. Just keep inching those hands inward. For science. If you're like me, your overhead's warmed up enough to where you can kind of almost do a squat jerk. Almost. If it wasn't Mr. Broomstick. All right. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
That was fun. I like that one a lot, actually.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was just enough.
Just enough, right? Feel the burn, and with the humidity that it is, I'm pretty drenched right now. So you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Eat something good. Tomorrow, for the last few Fridays, I've been doing like a mobility workout every Friday, and I've been really enjoying it. So if you're here tomorrow, prepare to get your stretch on. It's gonna be great.
Oh.
See you later. Oh, and if I don't see you tomorrow, Saturday's workout, if you're planning on doing it, is going to be at the Oneonta High School track again.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good one.
Have a good one.